What is going on, guys? It's Everything Marvel 77. Today it's going to be a very special video. Um, uh, I'm going to be doing my entire X-Men collection. Not X-Men, just basically X-Men slash Mutant Lego collection. This is going to be a very special video because I just want to have a special video. I know I don't have a lot of subscribers. I only have 31 subscribers, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna stay at least consistent. It is, and I know I haven't uploaded a video for like 8 months, but today I will be showing you my entire X-Men collection. Now, I've been grinding. Okay, I've been customizing for 2 years. I'm pretty new. I think I started in 2023. I've been customizing for at least 2 years now, and I'm getting a little bit better with the customizing, and I get a lot of references from Pinterest, from Instagram, with a lot of custom um, uh, influencers, and I want to say influencers. But it's been a great ride, and I've been grinding. I've been doing a lot of stuff. So today I will be showing you all of my X-Men as fast as I can because I don't want to go in every single detail, and I'm gonna try to name all of them. Some of them I don't know, like these guys up there. I do not know who they are. I don't know this guy. I know Cypher, and some of them. So we're gonna first start with this area. So this area is basically, you have Charles Xavier with his Cerebro. That's a custom helmet that I bought back in 2023. That's pretty old, but I was really happy to get my hands on these because it was like the missing piece to really show the Krakoan era. That's why I had this tree built background there, because to represent, Krakoa, a lot of that Krakoa stuff. But I would say, so that's pretty cool. Magneto, you have Nightcrawler, there's Mystique. I know we have a lot of these. We have Cyclops, there is Jean Grey, there is Bishop. Up top right here, there is Exodus, Mr. Sinister. I think that's Moira McTaggart. You have Apocalypse with his sword. I was trying to do X of Swords, pretty cool. I'm actually taking a lot of pictures with a lot of my figures, so I try to copy comic covers from the original comics. So I have Emma Frost. Sorry, but there is also Sebastian Shaw, which is another custom. Pretty easy to make, I would say. But yeah, it's a Purist custom. It's not painted, that's why it's pretty good. You have a custom Destiny. Almost forgot her name. But in the back, it's actually in the ranks. So you have a lot of the captains of Krakoa. You have the Quiet Council and the captains of Krakoa. At the back, you have like technical stuff, healers, and all that. I don't have a lot of the. Like I said, I'm not complete. Okay, I don't have Triage. I don't have some of the healers like Dr. Cecilia Reyes. I don't have them. Unfortunately, I haven't finished. Haven't finished everything with Krakoa yet, but I'll try next year. But you have a custom Sage. There is also Black Tom Cassidy, Kid Omega right there. Quentin Quire, one of my favorite X-Men's out there. Sync is also pretty cool at the back. There's also, I believe that's, Colossus. That's Forge at the back. Domino and Dr. Nemesis. That's pretty cool. Up there is Banshee and Captain Krakoa. Pretty cool. I actually want a solo showcase of Captain Krakoa for a very long time. I just couldn't find it. I always forget. There's just so much stuff going on right now, so I couldn't squeeze in a video. But at the back right there is Morph. So you can see there's like an updated Morph right there. So you have Morph. You have, I believe that is X-23, so Laura Kinney. Maggot right there, custom Maggot. That's one of my OG customs from 2023. That's brought back a lot of memories. So Banshee, there's also a very young Cable. This is like Kid Cable. So I'm trying to do Krakoan age. Like I said, I was trying to take pictures of Krakoan age, so that's why Kid Cable is Cable is very very young in here, not the old Cable. Iceman, there's also Warpath. Now, I actually won Thunderbird. If you guys didn't know, Warpath actually has a brother. That brother is actually Thunderbird, the original Thunderbird. But we'll see if I'm gonna try to customize that because it's pretty hard. There's a lot of things that makes Thunderbird itself. It's, you know, the feathers and the band, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do in the near future. I think that is, I forgot a name. In the background there with the green. Her name is Marrow. There you go. So there's Marrow. There is Mimic. At the background there is an unfinished Tempo. At the back is Maxer. Okay, I forgot his first name, but his name is Maxer. Just check him out. I know, Google him. Find an X-Men that's named Maxer. So there's Maxer. There's also Siren, I think his name is Siren. Oh my gosh. Siren, Sunfire, Blink right there, and there's also Surge right there with the blue hair. There's Pyro, Dakin at the back. There's also oh my gosh, just an ant. So there's Dakin. There is also Dazzler. I think that's John Wraith. I don't know why I put John Wraith there, but there's John Wraith. There is Penance, or I think this is Saint Croix. I forgot her first name, but Penance. So this is her Penance mutant stuff. So she becomes like this feral Penance. Yeah. At the back, this is what makes Krakoa possible. The 5. You have Hope Summers, Tempest, Proteus, Elixir, and Egg Ball. I think that's his name is. Or Gold Ball. I think that's his name. Or Egg. I think that's Gold Ball right there. At the top, now I do not know any of these guys, but I do know Cypher. He's very important because he's the translator of Krakoa. So, in order for Krakoa to interact with the Quiet Council, Cypher is the guy. His powers or his mutant abilities is actually to talk or translate any language. So he has the ability to talk to aliens, all that. So, as well as, he has a sword. So, if you guys didn't know, I think he's bonded with Warlock, which is not a mutant. This is like a space alien robot. And along with him is Bailey Hoskins, the worst X-Man ever, which is actually pretty cool. If you guys didn't know him, he's not part of Krakoa. I don't think he is. Or Exploding Boy is kind of like his replacement. But Bailey Hoskins is one of the worst X-Men ever. His powers is to detonate, but there's a catch. He can only detonate once, and the worst thing about it is if he detonates, he dies. And he dies alongside. So if he detonates, he dies. Know that. So his powers is to explode and just die alongside with it. Sorry for the motorcycles. Those are like flexors outside. I hate these motorcycles. They're literally flexing their engines, but I don't want to go through it. So, at the back, there's Rasputin 4, or Rasputin 5, or whatever, but there's Rasputin. This is like a future version of the X-Men. Sarabella? I don't know if her name is Sarabella. So this is like a kind of like a Nightcrawler, but I forgot his name, really. Okay, and Knockdown Charles Xavier. It doesn't really matter. I can put those guys back as fast as I can, because these are just instants. They're really easy to knock down, so these are guys. But yeah, at the top. Let's go here to the side. And this one is also pretty cool. A lot of these are in teams. So this is like Excalibur here. So this is like the part of Excalibur. There's Bishop. There is Psylocke, Gambit. Right there. There's just also, what's this? Gambit, Richter. There is this Betsy? Oh, Betsy. So Betsy with her sword and X of Sword. So this is Betsy. There's also Rogue, Jubilee, Rachel Summers at the background there. So here it's kind of like the Dark X-Men. Madeline Pryor, Havoc. I forgot his name. He's like a clone of Wolverine. He has like a name. Is her name Albert? Very similar to Wolverine. I think she has her own. He has his own origins. We have Omega Sentinel, and then everyone's favorite, along with the Steam Deck, is everyone's favorite, Cassandra Nova. At the back is the back right here. At the back is Azazel. So you have Azazel. There is right there is Vulcan. You have like the secret first class, secret second class. You have Vulcan, Petra, Sway, and Darwin. At the back right there is the two Phantom X. There's like a female version. I forgot her name really. I'm sorry, a lot of these are just forgetting. Gambit right there. Indra, the Indian X-Men, Indian mutant. So at the back is right there is Zero, another Dark X-Men Zero. So you have Zero, Faint, right there. What else? Caliban right there with the red. And then at the back is Micromax. I don't even know if he's actually immune. He's part of the Dark X-Men. Now we have like one of the Morlocks. So these are a lot of the Morlocks. So we have Absalom Mercator right there. Mr. M. I think his name is Shatter. Another Morlock. Longshot. I don't know if he's a Morlock, but he's pretty cool in the animated series. Sabretooth. And more at the back is like Longneck. Ugly John. Is it? Yeah, I think his name is Ugly John. I did my best to make Ugly John right there. So there's Ugly John, Jazz. At the back is Longneck. These are like one of the worst mutants. Worst mutants right here. Like this is the big three of one of the worst mutants. Like Jazz's mutant abilities. Literally, he's just does he have an ability? He's just color blue. That's it. And then you have Ugly John. Is just three faced. Longneck just has a long ass neck. At the back is like this guy with the Cyclops, and then at the right there is actually, I actually do love, Leech. So there's Leech right there, and then you have a updated painted version of Juggernaut at the back right there. So that's all for this side. And we're gonna go to the top. We all know there is Archangel, which I do love. I think Angel is so much better. I have to make a custom version of Angel. I think that's going to be pretty easy, to be honest with you. I don't know why I'm not making it. Right here is Sword. So this is like the Sword base guys that are on top of Sword. So if Abigail Brand is leading the charge. So there is also Slab. There is Fabian Cortez. Fabian Cortez right there. There is Frenzy, Lilith Chene. There's also WizKid. I don't have. I'm actually going to paint his wheelchair, kind of his wheelchair in Sword. So there is Pipper. There's also. Who's that? Oh, that's Armor. So you have Cora, or is it Cora Burning Heart? If I'm not mistaken, so that's Cora Burning Heart. Gabriel Shepard, the Proto Mutant of the X-Men. There's also Risk. There is Mentalo, Forearms right there. It's one of my worst customs. Forearms. There's also another one right there, which is, I believe that's Random, and then Bedlam. So these are like some X-Force stuff. So Bedlam, Agent Zero, Peter from Deadpool. There's also his name is Shatter. There's no way Shatterstar. I think he's Shatterstar, right? Sorry, I don't know a lot of X-Force stuff, but there's also one of the new X-Force right there. Forgot his name. And then you have Vanisher, Maverick, and Negasonic Teenage Warhead. I don't know why. So there you go. That's everything in the side and the reflection in the background. So that is everything in this side. We're gonna go this side. Which this side is actually very cool. Much more longer, to be honest with you. So first things first, we have the Red Queen, which is Kitty Pryde. Gorgon, which is two of his swords. So the Red Queen, Deadpool, everyone's favorite Deadpool. This is the new Deadpool Wolverine suit. Pretty cool, love it. Now we have a lot of New Mutants. So we have New Mutant stuff. So we have Jamie Madrox. I think that's Jamie Madrox. But yeah, he's the Multiple Man. So Multiple Man. Up there is actually Lost. You can research on her. But I think her origins is kind of like her family's killed by Sentinels, so she is one of the mutants. Her powers is kind of like stretching abilities, but I think she stays stretchy. So at the back is, I think that's Wind Dancer. Forget Me Not is in the back right there. Prodigy. So a lot of these are new mutants, like I said. Magic, Wolfsbane, Magma, Dana Moonstar, Chamber, Sunspot, Cannonball, Boom Boom. Let's see if I can name a lot of these. I think that's Beak. We have Maximum Minin. There's also, I think that's their name, if I'm pronouncing that right. There's Mondo. There's also Glob Herman. There is some of the other generations. What is her name at the back? I know that is Rockslide, but what is her name? Wildflower? Is that her name? Something of a flower, I'm sorry. Prodigy. And then there's Icarus. And then we have the Stepford Cuckoos. I can't name all of them, I'm sorry, but just the same stuff. I mean, just the suits are pretty cool. I'm very, actually remastered this or repainted a lot of these, so I actually do love the Stepford Cuckoos Customs. So this is like a Krakoan Age suits that they wore. Yeah, I think it's like the young X-Men now. So you have Grey Malkin, Tattoo at the back right there, the bold one, Blindfold, Cypher, Karma. So you have all of those. Some miscellaneous ones right here at the back is, I think that's Torch, and then Bling right there with the silver head. So with the clear head. And here we have like the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. I think that's it is. So we have Omega Red. You have Polaris. I think that's Avalanche. We have Christopher. Freak. I forgot his name, but his powers is like electricity and stuff. It's a Purist Custom, very old. Massacre is in the back right there. I don't know why it's out there, but there's Massacre. There is like Doom's X-Men team. I forgot their name, but go research. You can check them out online. But Doom has an X-Men team, so I also did all those guys, so I completed them. Old customs, by the way. Toad is right there. Forgot his name. Oh no. But yeah, he's also one of the very obscure X-Men that I made a year ago. Riptide right there. There's also, I think that's Oya, right? That's Oya. And then I think that's Shark Girl right there, the Shark Girl. And then now we have, I think this is Ecstatics now, so I try to do Ecstatics. So there's Dead Girl, forgot their names. All these I forgot, but most of these are Ecstatics. Right there's actually, I think that is Zeitgeist with the bald head. I don't have the hairpiece. But these are mostly Ecstatics. There's also, oh no! I actually do love this figure right there with the green. I think his name is, oh no, Dupe. There you go. I do love Dupe. So yeah, we're almost done. So there's Dupe. There's also, actually we're not even done yet. We're ready to stop this part. So you have Blob, Big Fig, and then now at the back right there is actually, I believe, Children of the Atom. So Children of the Atom. You have Cyclops Lass, Marvel Guy, Day Crawler, and then Cherub, the wings. This side, oh, we have these guys as well. I forgot his name. This guy with the surfer, but you can check them out. Forgot their names really, but these are also mutants. If you can name characters that I can't mention in this video, put them in the comments, because I think you guys are more knowledgeable about Marvel on me, because I try my best. A lot of these are from Aranko, except for her. I think she is in the Captain Britain Corps kind of thing. So she's the one who started the Aranko and Krakoa X of Swords battle and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So right here, Genesis at the middle. Iska the Unbeaten, Summoner, Forgot her name right there with the blue. I think this is the white sword. Probably the coolest ones. Yes, like an army of guys. And Gorgon was the one who clutched, defeating this guy with a lot of his army. So if you guys didn't know, 1 point you can one kill equals 1 point. So Gorgon clutched, but he died during X of Swords, and Gorgon actually died. Forgot her name. I think his name is or her name is Redroot. This axolotl right here, forgot her name. I think that is freak. I forgot his name, bro. The guy in the black right there. If I could name him, he's the one who fought Wolverine. Yeah, I forgot him. I'm sorry. Oh, this is a really cool custom as well. She's the one who married Cypher during X of Swords. Oh no! Probably one of my favorite customs as well. I did a really good job with this one because I managed to pull it off. This is probably one of my favorite customs, and it's actually made with legitimate feather. So that is legit feather right there. Legit bird feather. I didn't kill any birds because I took them from like a wiper, a cleaner in the car. So I don't think I killed any birds. There's at the back right there is, I think that is the one who fought Magneto in like a battle, where Magneto used his helmet to kill the guy. Probably one of the powerful mutants of Morocco. And then of course everyone's favorite Legion. There's also the 2 Zorns right there. And then I think that's all of them really. And then at the top we have the 4 Horsemen of Apocalypse: War, Famine, Death. I forgot the other one, but we have the 4 Horsemen of Apocalypse. Forgot their names. Oh yeah, Bay the Blood Moon. There you go. Bay Blood Moon. She's the one who married Cypher. So it's pretty cool. I think that's all of them. Right? Did I miss any more? I think that's all of my X-Men. That's all of my X-Men. I will be making more of these next year if there's any additions. But it's really cool. It's 22 minutes, and I love you guys. I will be making more videos of these, and I'll see you guys in the next customs. More Lego stuff. I love them. I enjoy them. This is my hobby. Keep painting. Keep customizing. I love Lego. Peace out.